Like he's weird. Victor Hovland, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I thought of him, but he what? Cotton candy?
There to go.
Have good mosh pitting.
Shocker. Absolute shocker. Everyone needs
Absolute
someone
garbage.
everyone needs someone with experience, but no one will hire the guy who
Yeah,
gives.
everyone, all these entry level jobs need 5 years of experience. It just throws a damper on the day. Like I was ready to pod, and then it's just like now my imminent future is back to having no good news in it. So
Well, come on. I mean, you got some good news. The Braves are like 10 and 6.
it's because I haven't been there. They're on an absolute
Yeah,
roll.
well, they're 0-1 while you have been there.
Yeah, I've been there for like 20% of their losses.
I'm telling you, we got to go to not this weekend, but like at some point they're playing someone bad. Like they're playing the Marlins this weekend, but maybe next time they play the Marlins, we get tickets there, and then we can maybe shake the curse. But we'll
And I
probably
need
just
to
lose.
go, well, we need to go to like the first game in a series because if they start a series like 2-0 or 0-2, they're going to lose the third game no matter what
Yeah, that's
if
true.
I go.
Or even the second one, even like the second game.
Yeah, the second one's a good idea too. All right, well, I'm gonna try to amp myself up here, Edward.
All right.
Rory once again wins the Masters, and let me tell you something. Uh, it's not shocking that he won. I don't think we were necessarily cheering for it though.
Nah, I mean, it's not that I don't like Rory, I do. It's just I thought it was kind of boring. Like not boring. I just wanted a different storyline. He got it last year, but he deserved it. He played the best. He was 12 under through day two. Tried to give it up, but definitely deserved it. So I agree. I mean, we weren't cheering for him, but he deserved it. Not surprising at all.
It wasn't a very impressive finish by any of those top six guys, probably. Okay.
I had to
Um,
shut the door. Sorry about that.
but I was telling my dad yesterday, my one gripe with the Masters is hole 16 a little bit, but especially hole 15. It feels like once the last few groups are done with 15 and 16, it's like, all right, well, no one made their move then, so let's just go par par on 17, 18 and call this thing over.
Yeah,
Like
I mean,
13, 14, 15, 16 are like, oh my God, what's going to happen? But 17 and 18 is like that pin on 17, you just go 15 feet left of it in the center of the green. Fairway's not that hard to hit. 18's harder. Um, but then that everything funnels to that pin too. So if you just get something around the green, you probably make par. Whereas
yeah,
a lot could happen before that.
I mean, definitely the hardest stretch of holes there is definitely around Amen Corner and kind of in the vicinity of it. But 17, I'll definitely give you that 17 is a very easy hole. I think if you looked at the handicaps, that would be probably on the lower end. 18, the thing about 18 is that it's really difficult to make a birdie. But and then it's like I don't know how I'm trying to phrase this, but it's like really hard to make a birdie. It's like pretty averagely easy to make a par, and then it's like pretty averagely easy to make a bogey. But like it's you'd have to play really bad to get a double. Like we saw
Yeah.
Rory's tee shot. Rory's tee shot was atrociously bad. Like if anything should have been a double, that should have been a double, but it
Yeah.
wasn't.
And that it's you got that real thin alleyway out to the fairway. I mean, it's a very hard tee shot to hit a fairway, especially if you're up like one. You're real
Yeah.
scared. But, he hit it so far right that he had an angle.
I
And
mean, if Scotty makes that birdie putt on 17 and Scotty's down one stroke going into that hole, I mean, then you get a playoff, and
but if
then
you if you go back
Rory.
and look at the finishes from the Masters, McIlroy bogeyed. Did he bogey 18 yesterday?
Yeah, he
Or did he
bogeyed
just
it.
par? And then the year before that, he bogeyed 18 and then birdied it in the playoff to win. And then before that, Scheffler four putted for double, or either 2022 or 2024. Scheffler four putted and made a double and still won because he was up by so much. So the the waning moments of the Masters in recent years has not been like an electric birdie to finish. It's been kind of a cruise to the finish or, a stumble, perhaps.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, but that also can be my issue with that is that that has to be a testament to the golfer. Like, I can't be upset that Scotty put himself in a position where he can afford to four putt and win the Masters, or Rory can afford to bogey and win the Masters. Like I say, if Scotty makes that birdie putt, then he's one stroke back. Rory then maybe has to go for the green instead of just kind of, erring on the side of caution and going left. But he didn't have to do that, and that's kind of just a testament because he played well enough. Cam Young fell off, so didn't have any pressure with the guy he was playing with. It just Rory put himself in that position. So I definitely get where you're coming from with the argument, but I think a win on 18 is a par or a birdie, and pretty average for the course is on like the back end of a par towards a bogey.
Yeah, that's a fair assessment. I think I was just kind of not upset or frustrated. It was a great tournament overall. It was that headed into the turn on Sunday, it felt like, I mean, there was points in time where you're like, are we gonna have a six-man playoff here? And then your potential six-man playoff turns into McIlroy bogeying to win. So just in terms of the theatrics of everything, I wanted
It's
more.
No, it's
But
upsetting.
I'll always ask for an electric finish like that.
Yeah, you like playoffs, and you get a lot of playoffs at the Masters. And I think the reason we didn't get the playoff this year is maybe because 17 and 18 aren't difficult enough, but the real reason we didn't get a playoff is because Rory played the difficult holes under par. And a lot
Yeah.
of the other guys who were up in I mean, Scotty did too, but Scotty started the day six back. So like what can you
But
do?
Scotty also was playing so well, but then on your par fives, 13 and 15 on the back, I think he played them in even par for the week. And I would imagine Rory was probably four, five, six under par on those holes, maybe. But if
Yeah,
you
I know
play two par fives, you play them eight total times, you're probably four under, maybe.
if you take Saturday out of the
Scotty
equation,
couldn't do
I
it.
think he was unbelievably heavy under par throughout. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously the whole round, but those holes particularly. I think Saturday he was like three over on those holes, like on Amen Corner, kind of stumbled a little bit. But I think I would say even with that three under, he was probably still under par on Amen Corner, which is impressive.
Yeah. And yeah, it wasn't for how bunched up and big name leaderboard it kind of turned out to be. I think it was about as there was about as few fireworks as maybe you would have ever gotten if you had to redo the whole thing over again.
Yeah, and I mean that kind
Like
of sucks.
I couldn't believe Cam Young ended up three back. Same thing with Scheffler.
Rose was
Rose had the
up
solo
one.
lead for a little bit
Yeah.
and kind of wasn't a major factor in the last few holes. But it's a testament to Rory. He's the best golfer in the world right now. The version of Rory McIlroy from the first 2 days is going to win the Masters for the next 5 years in a row. It's just that he came back to earth, and I thought maybe we could have gotten something that we didn't end up getting.
I mean, this is obviously the biggest what if, and it doesn't matter because Roy won the Masters, and I am not taking anything away from him. He deserves it, but I mean, if Scotty gets him into the playoff, man, Scotty on that back nine was possibly a three-time Masters champion if he can make that birdie putt on 17. And that would have been really fun. But I mean, is it any more fun to see Scotty win his third jacket versus Rory winning his second? Maybe not. I kind of was cheering for Justin Rose, didn't have one, wanted
Yeah,
that to happen.
Rose, he now has like four runner-ups and then a T3. I mean, the guy, and he's 45, so it's like he's got to get it soon, I think. Now
Yeah,
he's about as in shape as you can be for a 45-year-old. I mean, he's hitting the ball hard.
it's pretty impressive because he's old, and I think he's like a top five golfer in the world. He's gotten
Yeah.
better as he gets older.
But like Phil won that major at 51, and he was like, that was when everyone was trying to just swing as hard as possible. Like when Bryson got all beefed up, Phil kind of did the same thing. Had that, early 50s kind of physical resurgence. Justin Rose is that way. Gary Woodland. Um, Golf has always been a game where you can play for your whole life, but physically these guys are staying in shape for so long.
Yeah, Gary Woodland had a good Sunday too. It was good to see him get back up, at least into kind of the leaderboard mix, because
Yeah.
for the first couple of days he was struggling, despite like you say, he was all week he was hitting the ball far. Like the announcers were even talking about, like this guy is old as crap and is hitting the ball past the 26-year-olds he's playing with. Like it's impressive.
Yeah, he's got that. Him and Jake Knapp kind of have that real, just like like just drop and flick it, and it goes a long way.
It's not only a good looking swing, but the lag just creates so much, I don't
Yeah.
need it, torque. It's just tempo down. It's nice.
I can't believe it is stunning what these guys are doing at 50 years old. It gives me some hope for like a Spieth comeback because like Spieth is, I mean, he's young. He's still young. He's probably 32, but I'm thinking he has to make a run here in, 5 or 6 years. But you got 15 years. You got 15 good years if you're 32.
But like we were, I mean, I know me and Jack, we watched the Masters together, obviously, but it's the same. I want him to win it so bad. If we get Sunday Spieth at the Masters every week, he's gonna win every tournament. He's like
That's true.
always on
Dude,
fire.
I think it was Friday. He was on the feature groups before the broadcast, so I was just watching it on the app, and it like piques my interest because I'm like, oh, 200 through six, let's make something happen, and then like miss birdie putt, miss birdie putt, miss birdie putt, miss par putt, and I'm like, this guy was in my head could have been 7 under right now. He's 1 under,
Yeah, and his putter is what won him his majors when he was on his unbelievable run. So
and
when
now it
that putter's
sucks.
not working, it's terrible. His approach shots were great. He gave himself birdie putts. Even he would like hit the ball off the tee, same speed as always, hits it into like a tree, hits a masterful approach to 10 feet, and then misses birdie. And you're like, sweet, nice job.
He's so fr it sucks being a fan of Jordan Spieth because it's so frustrating because you know what it could be. It's never going to be
Yeah,
that.
and that's exactly how it was because I was doing the same thing. I picked him in my pool, and I was watching the featured groups, and he has 9 birdie putts, and he played the most un-Jordan Spieth like round because he hit like a birdie, a par, and then one more birdie, and or a birdie, a bogey, another birdie, and then everything else was pars. And I'm like, where's like the eagles that he flipped in? Like, where are those like big putts that Jordan Spieth does? Like, it was just
It
really
does
strange.
because he's like striping it. Like remember when he would make every putt he looked at, but he'd get on the next tee box and just sail 150 yards OB right. Now
Yeah,
it's like now he's hitting it hard and he's hitting it straight. And you're right, he has 9 birdie putts and makes, maybe one.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but I will say a Jordan Spieth major is coming because he's the putter. I think he can fix because we've seen him have it before. He just needs to keep hitting it straight. Like I just can't. He
Yeah.
can't be OB off the tee and then scramble for par. Like it's just not. You can't keep up with those numbers.
I saw a Spieth video of him just like all the videos of him talking to his ball. And you know how these days it'll like make your voice real slow and low and then speed it up and slow it down. It's
Yeah,
like, oh, it was, he's like Spieth's like, I'm hit so many good shots today and I'm just getting boned so far. But it's like it slows him down when he says he's like, I'm just getting boned so far.
and then it'll like speed up. He's like, I don't know what's going on.
It's
Those are
like
numbers.
so unfunny, but I'm just think it's the best.
Those are fun. I like the speed up and slow down videos. They're like stupid, but they make you laugh because it's like, why is he talking about getting boned so slow?
Like I'm in good. I don't know if you can hear this. I'm hitting good shots and they're getting absolutely boned so far.
I do love. I heard Jordan drop one on himself while I was watching on the featured grade because the hot mic will pick him up sometimes. And
Yeah.
he's like,
Oh, he'll talk to you.
Jordan, what is wrong? Or like he was saying, so he always like talks to himself. Like
He ta
Jordan.
he will walk you through every shot that he hits. There's if you're watching Jordan Spieth, you don't need a commentator at all.
Nah, he'll tell you what he did wrong. And what he did wrong is you actually don't know what he really did wrong, but he'll tell you why it sucks and why
Yeah.
he wishes he did something different.
He also used to be a good little lad, and now he'll let an F-bomb go a
Yeah,
few
he
times.
will. He will. I think
Jordan! There.
I think I think Rosie dropped one on 17 at the Masters, like because
Yeah,
he hit a that errant tee shot. It came into the fairway because it hit a tree, but he like hit it and it was going right. And he was like, and then like Mike kind of cut. I'm
yeah,
pretty sure he dropped an F bone, pretty
yeah.
pissed off.
He had
But
a bad one on 17 yesterday, and because have you seen him cut? He does this kind of he practices swing and he brings his arms real low, like by
yeah,
his
yeah, yeah,
knee.
yeah,
He's like
yeah,
trying to practice that draw feel.
yeah,
And so
yeah.
he lost two outright back to back on 17 on Saturday and Sunday. Got mad at them both because it's like
Yeah,
crunch
that
time,
I
and the one thing he's trying to fix he can't get in crunch
I
time.
think that was what I was even talking. I think it was Sunday on 17 was when
Yeah,
he like hit it and it was going right and he saw it and he kind of like ducks down looking at his driver like tense as crap and I'm pretty sure he dropped an
yeah.
F-bomb. I'm not 100% on it, but I'm pretty sure he said something the TV didn't want us to hear.
I love when they're trying to compose their rage, so they just tense up and they're just like,
Yeah, because I mean, I know that. I mean, I feel so bad for Justin Rose. Like he just wants that green jacket.
yeah,
And he is always the second best player at Augusta. And he
yeah.
always is.
We're gonna do our little draft here soon, but he's a hot prospect on my list.
Yeah, for
And
sure. I mean,
speaking of rage, at least Justin Rose is better than Sergio Garcia.
oh my gosh. I can't believe that actually happened.
I saw some people claiming for him to get his green jacket revoked.
Okay, come on now. I mean, maybe.
He's the but it's like these are the hallowed grounds and you're gonna slam your club repeatedly, break your driver on a water cooler, and then while your playing partner's caddy is raking the bunker, you're gonna pick his bag up for him and walk down the fairway. It's all things like two things you shouldn't do, and one that's just like you've clearly given up on this round.
Yeah, for sure.
Unfortunate. Okay, are you ready to do a little draft?
Yeah, I'm ready. I got
All
you.
right.
I'm ready to go.
All right, we are drafting. New segment alert. We're gonna go maybe we flip a coin to see who goes first. I think we're gonna do five picks each, so 10 total players. We are drafting non-Masters winners, guys that have not won the Masters, but no, like Greg Normans. This is guys that haven't won the Masters that you strongly think will win the Masters in the future.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
no Lee Trevinos or Greg Normans. I know you love those guys.
Yeah, I actually totally we were debating this topic and we were gonna do a Mount Rushmore of sorts. And I was like, I mean, Greg Norman's totally gonna be on there. But
Yeah.
whatever. No Greg Norman, that's fine. No Shark.
Um, all right, well, here, I'll flip a coin. Heads or tails?
I'll take tails.
Heads or tails?
Oh, heads.
It's heads. It's heads. All right, I'll go first. Um, I have a bit of recency bias with my top two prospects on my big board. But just because he's been so close, I'm going to take Justin Rose, number one.
Yeah, it's a good pick. I mean, he would have been honestly though. I didn't know if I was going to take him first. I was going to hope he slipped into the second round, but I mean, that's a good pick. I
Yeah.
mean, he's had so many runner-ups, and he's a really good golfer. I can't believe he doesn't have a green jacket.
Can't believe he has one major.
Yeah, I mean, he is a
Uh,
top five golfer, to maybe top three golfer in the world right now, and yeah,
Yeah.
one major.
Age
I
is my
mean,
one concern there.
yeah, that was the
That's it.
reason I was going to hope he slipped into the second was just because he's running out of time.
Like
But I mean, hey.
I have a younger American that I was debating taking over him,
I mean,
and
is it who I'm gonna pick?
it could be.
Does it start with an X?
It does not. No.
I was gonna take Xander Schauffele, but
I like that. He's on my list. He's certainly
yeah,
on my list.
he's always in the mix. I mean,
He's inevitable.
he's inevitable. He's gonna get one. He'll get one at some point. But that
Yeah.
would be who my first pick would be Xander.
All right, with my second pick, I had two young American guys I was debating between. I'm gonna go with Cameron Young.
Damn it,
Justin Rose, Cameron Young both played well yesterday. That's why I said there might be a little bit of recency bias.
I do think that there's a bit. I mean, maybe, but Xander played well too.
But
So it's
Cam
not like
Young
my picks.
won the Players. He was like the only American that played really well in the Ryder Cup. top three golfer in the world, pretty stone cold in clutch moments. And I think he'll be around for a while.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely will be. The Players was a huge win for him, a huge breakthrough, and I thought he was going to get it done tomorrow. I really did, but he couldn't get it done, and unfortunately, he's going to have to wait till. That's the worst thing about the Masters is that the
Yeah,
Masters is
yeah,
great. The worst
once a
thing is
year.
that only once a year. But for my next pick, I'm gonna take. I guess he's not really a young necessarily, but I'm also going to take an American who this has zero recency bias whatsoever because he actually missed the cut at Augusta. So I'm going to take Bryson DeChambeau.
He was he actually didn't make my list because he's kind of weird to deal with in my eyes. Like if he's there for through 36 holes, he'll probably stick around, but sometimes he's just absolutely out of the picture immediately.
And he was, and that's how he was this
Yeah.
year. But the thing about Bryson that the reasoning I'm giving him because I think he'll get a Masters is I do think he's a really good golfer. He just plays on live, which kind of stinks because we don't get to see him much. I only get to see him a couple times a year. But well, I guess that's not true. I watch him on YouTube all the time, but that doesn't really count. I'm talking in tournaments. But anyways, he just hits the ball so far, and when he controls it, it's
Yeah.
like he's untouchable. And Augusta continues to get longer and longer. Those par fives, it's hard to reach those in two now. But if he can hit the ball straight, if Bryson can hit the ball and cut that corner on what is that? Is that 13? On
Yeah.
13 and cut the corner there. He's going for the green in two with 140 in, 160 in. Like feel like he just needs to kind of reel back on the protein shakes and take some Adderall
I
and
think he needs
get
to reel
this
back
dialed in.
on the YouTube and get back on tour.
Yes, well that he definitely should, but he just needs to get those he needs to get the accuracy locked in. And a big one that he did this week is just limit the big numbers. Can't win the Masters if you triple bogey a hole. Can't do
Yeah.
that.
All right, I'm gonna get away from the recency bias and I'm gonna go with hopefully I can get two guys in my next two picks here. I actually do not know. I'm actually still deciding between two. Um, One guy that I believe if he breaks through once will break through a number of times. One of the best young guys in the game. Give me Oberg.
Yep, he was number one on my next pick, so that's a
Yep.
good pick. Absolutely.
I think
I mean,
if you told me he never won the Masters, I wouldn't be shocked. But it feels like he's too good to not win a big tournament. And it was the same thing we kind of said about Scheffler in like 2020, 2021, where like once he gets that first major, like the dam's gonna break and then he'll know how to win and get a few more. I think Oberg's in that category where once he gets one, I feel like he'll get four.
I might even say his master or not masters, his major win might come this year. It could come at the US Open this year, could come at the PGA Championship. I mean, he's such a good golfer. He played well at Augusta. He just didn't get off on a hot enough start to be in the mix there. But yeah, absolutely. He's a great golfer, really nice swing, and honestly, just a really likable guy. I've heard him in interviews. He's always smiling. Just seems like a good guy to be around. Not that that's important to his Masters winning ability, but I do like Oberg, and I think he'll win one as well.
So you
I'm gonna
have
take.
who
Oh,
was your first pick?
I went with Xander and Bryson. Uh,
Okay.
I appear to be, for some reason, leaning on the Americans, and I don't really intentionally do that. It's just kind of how my board's drawn. And this next one, actually, no, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait on this guy because I think I can get him later. So I'm gonna
See,
wait on him.
I'm waiting on a guy that I think I could get later.
I'm gonna take Victor Hovland. I'm gonna get off the American.
Okay. I like
So
that.
not the greatest showing through the first 3 days, but played great on Sunday this week. And Victor similarly can once he gets dialed, he's just a difficult golfer to beat. And
Yeah.
I think he'll get him green jacket.
I forget what year it was where Victor Hovland for a few months was like the best, literally the best golfer in the world. I think it, did he, I don't think he won a FedEx Cup, but I think it was late in one of these years where Victor Hovland was just playing unreal golf.
Did he? Oh, he did. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I guess he probably didn't win the tour championship. I don't know. I really don't know, but he's definitely
Oh yeah, he won the 2023 Tour Championship.
yeah, he was or not even was. I still think he's a really good golfer. I think he just needs to get his putting locked in, and that's what he did on Sunday, and it worked out for him.
So Ed, you took Victor Hovland there.
Yeah, Vicky.
All right. I'm gonna get back. I have two internationals and one US. I'm gonna go back to US here. Um, I still don't know who I want. I have six guys left on my list that I
Okay.
really like.
I've got two Americans and one European who are pretty high up. I'd like to get two of those three if I could.
Okay, I'm gonna take one that I regretfully feel like Matthew Fitzpatrick is gonna pull through at Augusta one year. He's
Okay, yeah.
always he's always a threat, and he's major champion, very good golfer. Um, and I'm not particularly a Giant fan, but I think it's because he's always up there with the guys I want to win, and he's like taking them down sometimes. So I feel like at one point or another, Fitzpatrick's going to get one at Augusta.
I agree. Fitzpatrick was on my list. He wasn't in my top three, but he was like just outside of it. So definitely a good pick there. Um, for four, I'm gonna go with my homer pick, and this is where I kind of jumped the shark a little bit. But I'm gonna take Justin Thomas to
Wait,
win the
I don't hate that. I don't hate that.
I'm gonna go with
I didn't know
Justin Thomas.
who your homer pick was. I thought it was going to be outlandish, but Justin Thomas is okay.
No, oh, like a Brian Harmon or something. Actually, it's not the
Yeah,
worst. It's actually not the
yeah.
worst pick ever. But um,
Grant
yeah,
Horvat.
yeah. I'm gonna take me.
All right.
Um, yeah, Justin Thomas. Game looks pretty good right now. Actually, right now he just is playing kind of fairly average for the course. But last year he got really hot, and he's gonna get hot again. He'll get his green jacket, and then him and Spieth can both hang out in their green jackets, and it'll be super fun.
They would love doing that together.
They would.
I'm gonna be completely honest. You made this very tough for me because you so far have only taken one guy that was on my list, and I had a list of 10, thinking worst case he takes five of these guys and I get the other five. Um, since I have one pick left, I'm gonna give you the names that I have left to choose from.
Okay.
I'm high on Sam Burns. A
Okay.
little bit of recency bias there, but he
No,
was
he's good.
right there at Oakmont until he had to
Yep.
hit out of that absolute puddle. Tommy Fleetwood, big tournament Tommy, I'm starting to call
Fleetwood
him.
was, I mean, not that it, again, it's at this point, it's not like we're actually like drafting these guys, but Fleetwood was the
Yeah.
international guy on my radar.
Yeah.
I honestly probably should have took him at four because I think I could have got JT at five, but I wanted
I
JT. So
wasn't gonna take well, I don't know if I'm gonna take Fleetwood here. Trying me hardest. Brooks Koepka, back on
Mhm.
tour, just plays well at majors, and he's played well at Augusta in the past. I have Colin Morikawa. I think he's always a threat. My one concern, do we still have, oh yeah, you're right there. My one concern with Morikawa is that his best golf might be behind him. Like he's still young, but it feels like he kind of disappears off these leaderboards sometimes. And then
Yeah,
last
but
guy
I
in
feel like that could,
contention,
I
Shane
think,
Lowry.
yeah,
But Morikawa, yes.
I think Morikawa is kind of like a false, it's like a false front, you know? Like he started his career like almost too hot, and then everyone thought he was going to be the next guy. Like, I guess at the time it was going to be like the next Tiger, but
Yeah.
that's not, I mean, he's still a really good golfer. Like he's definitely still in contention at a lot of these major championships. The issue with Colin Morikawa, because he's on my list too, is exactly kind of what you said, which is like it feels like he's always right there, but it never feels like he's really actually like right there. You know, it
Yeah.
feels like he's on the outskirts of being right there. And that kind of scares me with Morikawa. But I'm sure he'll get another major at some point.
Yeah. Lowry, Shane
Mhm.
Lowry is always a guy that you got to be worried about. Oh, we got
Was in the
10
mix.
minutes
Was
left.
was in the mix till he blew up on
Yeah.
what was that? Oh,
My
four.
concern with my list is that it's straight up just like all the guys that played well yesterday.
Yeah, I mean,
Um, Morikawa, I'm gonna drop from the list. I'm not as confident in him as I am with others. Koepka, I don't necessarily want him to win a Masters, but I actually do think he's going to contend there for a while to come. Fleetwood, I'm just not sure if Augusta is conducive to a Fleetwood victory. And I want to take an American. I want to take an American, so I'm gonna take off Shane Lowry. That leaves it between Burns and Koepka. I think Sam Burns is one of the best players in the world. I don't think Brooks Koepka is, but Brooks Koepka is dangerous at Augusta. My mom's calling me. Mom, I'm podcasting. I'm gonna take Sam Burns.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's a good pick. I don't know. I'm kind of,
Is it though? Am I dumb?
I maybe not. I mean, I think it's a good pick. I mean, it might be recency bias, but this could be a genius pick. I mean, he could be good for years to come. He's a young guy.
I like his game. Great putter. He plays well at majors. I mean, I thought he should have won at Oakmont. I can't believe JJ Spawn took that title
He
home.
snuck in under him. I
Yeah,
mean, JJ Spawn won that because of his putting. I mean, the dude is an amazing putter.
he is a ridiculous putter.
Speaking of JJ Spawn, at number five, no, I'm just kidding. I'm not taking.
You love JJ Spawn.
No, I actually do like JJ Spawn, but I can't take him for this list because I don't think he will win a Masters. Um, kind of, I'll t stick with my guns. I'm gonna take Fleetwood. He was on the list for me. That was a thought of to
He
be.
takes Tommy.
Uh, Tommy Fleetwood's too good of a golfer not to win at Augusta. That's my
Yeah.
take on Tommy Fleetwood.
I think we'll call this list best active non best active players without a Masters, maybe. I don't know. But you
Yeah,
got, all right, I got Justin Rose, Cam Young, Ludwig Oberg, Matt Fitzpatrick, and Sam Burns. You have Xander Schauffele, Bryson DeChambeau, Victor Hovland, Justin Thomas, and Tommy Fleetwood.
I like those are I feel that those are evenly matched in my opinion, but the fact that only two of my guys were on your list makes me question as to whether I'm out of my mind.
But also Xander, I really wanted. Bryson's just like he's weird. Victor Hovland, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I thought of him, but he what? Cotton candy? No way. What is that?
Peeps,
Peeps? Blue peeps?
peeps.
You're gonna have to brush your teeth 9 times.
Look, I don't care what anybody says, man. Peeps are good. That's it.
That's criminal. I'm- yeah, he loves it.
I tried to slip it in so quick.
Dude, I'm looking down and I look up and you know there's a peep in there.
Well, I was only gonna have one peep, but then when you saw it already, I was like, all right, I'll have a couple more.
The floodgates have opened. I'm gonna take down three. Um, all right. I think. Do you have Did you? What do you got?
Excuse me.
What you got? Anything for me?
I mean, I was trying to act like I was frozen. No, I don't really have anything. I mean, I don't know.
Have you seen the guy on like a work Zoom call and he's trying to pretend like he's frozen, but his fan is on?
Uh, no. Oh, it's like back here.
And his boss is like, Eric, your fan's on, clearly. All right. We're losing it. We are absolutely losing it. You good? You feel like you got everything off your chest?
Yeah, I mean, I feel good. Unless you wanted to do, I mean, the only other thing I could think of would be to like name like maybe one or two people who already have won the Masters that you think will win the Masters again, almost.
Okay. Okay.
You got
Um,
you got any people on that list, or you think it's gonna be a bunch of non-repeaters?
I think Freddie Couples is always a threat.
Sure, Tiger,
Tiger. Um, I mean, Scheffler and Rory.
Arnold Palmer.
Yeah. Well, I think Larry Mize still is pretty solid.
Hmm.
Um, I don't even know if that guy has won the Masters before. Um,
Sergio,
so yeah, Sergio, he's always welcome back to Augusta. They love him there.
they do love him there. He takes care of the course, and it takes care of him.
Yeah. Realistically, though, I think Patrick Reed is sneaky good at Augusta. Scheffler and
Mhm.
Rory, obviously. Spieth, we both want to make a comeback. Um, Bubba's done.
Yeah,
Adam
Bubba's done.
Scott. Adam Scott's one of those older guys that's still keeping it together physically and hits it real hard.
Yeah, I don't know if he'll ever win the Masters again, but he was kind of sneaky in the mix. He was like 23rd this year or something.
Matsuyama. I feel like we don't see much of Matsuyama anymore.
Yeah, I like Matsuyama, but yeah, his Masters win was actually kind of sick. First Japanese player to ever win the Masters. Pretty
Yeah,
cool.
and then his
Pretty cool.
caddy bowed down to the course. I mean, that's a nice touch.
Yeah, it
It's a
was
real
that
nice
was
touch.
almost like showing respect to the course, which is so
Yeah.
really.
It's like they're forever in debt to Augusta National. It's pretty sick.
Yeah, that photo is awesome. Like the photo, he has like his hat off and he's just like
Yeah.
down. It's pretty cool. Yeah, that's awesome.
Arigato.
I definitely do. Scheffler, I agree with. I think he'll get another one.
Well,
Let's
that's a
give him.
hot take. I don't know about that one.
I'm gonna get into the Cheez-Its here.
Oh my God. He's
I'm
podcasting
so
from his
hungry.
kitchen.
I'm so hungry, guys. I haven't eaten all day.
You want to go
Um,
get food?
I do. I want to go to the gym though too.
I did legs today.
That's
Tough.
what I'm.
I did lunges, but just like on the floor, just like walking. Hit
Yeah.
the glutes. I never feel the glutes after a workout, but the butt was burning for sure.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I mean, I can let you know when I'm done. We can go get food. But
All right.
anyway, outside of Scheffler is the only one I really feel pretty confident about. Spieth, I'd like to see happen, but that's about
Who
it.
knows? I think I'm gonna put out a POV. You are Rory McIlroy at the Masters. It's like 3 minutes long, 4 minutes long. But I got all the pictures for it. I might put that sucker out. Oh, you know
Oh,
what I was
nice.
thinking? You obviously have an open invite onto this channel, but keep doing your internship and start this new job. And then if you ever quit Trendline, we'd love to have you over here.
Okay.
I don't want to put like
Um,
three things on your plate because they would just be chaos. Um, but once you have just one thing on your plate, then I'll put two on there.
yeah. Um, we're gonna still. I'm trying to. I mean, I haven't started my new job yet, but when I start the new job, I don't. We'll see how the internship does. The only reason it's not even that I don't necessarily love my internship. It's not even that. It's not that I don't like doing it. It's more just can I keep up with doing the internship enough while doing my job? Because I don't want to screw them over and be like, hey, I can only make one video a week, but you still have to pay me. Like
Yeah,
I
but
can't.
yeah. They'll understand it though. Just be like, hey, can we make this work if I can only give you, an hour or two a day?
Yeah,
And even once you're doing kind of 9 to 5, an hour a day is a lot to give over to someone else.
yeah, for sure. But all right, I mean, I'll let you know for sure. My podcast is currently dead. So
Dormant, I would say,
yeah,
dormant.
yeah, not dead. It's just its pulse is weakening.
Yeah. It's bleeding out profusely. All right. Well, we have probably like 10 seconds left. All right, Ed, let me know. If you're watching, thank you for watching. But you're not watching anymore because we're done. Love you, bye. And I'll stop recording too and shit.